Hi there, this is episode 426 of Roqe. When the truth is hard to find, ask who benefits. Because right now when it comes to Iran, truth is not just obscured, it's being actively managed. There's an internet blackout, there is state censorship, there is fear, and that means something very important. It's not possible right now to conduct any kind of reliable empirical assessment of what tens of millions of Iranians are actually thinking. We don't have open access, we don't have free expression at scale, we don't have clean data. What we do have is a regime that spent 47 years perfecting propaganda. So when the truth is hard to find, ask who benefits. Because when you shut off the internet, you don't just silence people, you decide which voices get through. And right now, the loudest voices coming out of Iran belong to the regime, its state outlets, and those outside the country who, for ideological or political reasons, echo its narratives. Have you seen Press TV? Don't even think about believing a word from it or anyone using its propaganda. And that's exactly where this gets dangerous, because those regime narratives don't stay contained. They travel, they get repeated, they get reframed as analysis, and suddenly, in the middle of a blackout, we're being told with confidence what Iranians want. Well, let's pause, because just weeks ago we didn't need interpretation. We saw it. Millions of Iranians in the streets, millions chanting for an end to this regime, risking everything and in many cases losing their lives. This is not a narrative, it is reality. And today, from the limited but meaningful contact many of us still have with friends and family and trusted sources inside Iran, a consistent picture emerges. This moment is terrifying. The bombings are traumatic. War is devastating. But almost all also see this as the only remaining path to finally end a murderous regime. And that's what we are hearing and seeing. What we're not hearing and seeing is any credible, verifiable evidence of Iranians suddenly rallying around this regime. In fact, the opposite. And yet, you will hear those narratives. Confidently delivered, neatly packaged, conveniently aligned. So again, when the truth is hard to find, ask who benefits, because if a narrative serves to suggest renewed legitimacy, to imply popular support, to soften the image of a despotic, theocratic regime at one of its weakest moments in 47 years, you have to ask yourself, who does that help? You don't have to work for a regime to work for its narrative. And a moment like this, certainty without access, without data, without real voices is not insight, it's projection. And projection becomes propaganda. So if we actually care about the people of Iran, if we actually care about truth, then we have a responsibility to question what we hear. And if you're hearing something that doesn't add up, something that contradicts both recent reality and the limited voices still coming through, ask who benefits.